Hi everyone, this is another video. In this video, I'd like to share with you a few habits and practices that monks follow on a daily basis. I also want to share with you some of my own personal habits and practices that I follow on a daily basis because I think they can help you live a happier and more fulfilled life. First, the initial practice is the morning gratitude exercise. This is a routine that we monks engage in every single morning, which involves expressing thankfulness for everything and everyone in our lives. The first aspect of my practice is to express gratitude for the Buddha, followed by appreciation for his teachings, known as Dhamma, and the noble community of monks referred to as the Sangha. These three elements are the jewels of my life. Therefore, I express my gratitude for all three jewels, and I sincerely appreciate my teacher who imparted the Buddha's teachings to me. Additionally, I am thankful for my parents, my fellow monks, and the individuals who provide us with food. As monks, we do not burn money or prepare our own meals. Instead, people come to the temple to offer us food. Upon receiving this food, we genuinely express our gratitude towards them. Furthermore, I am thankful for all the individuals who assist me throughout the day. For instance, many people contribute to the creation of these videos. Thus, every single morning, I express my gratitude for them, and you too can cultivate a sense of thankfulness for them. Moreover, you can simply be grateful for everything, every experience, and every person in your life. And also remember that you can be thankful for bad people as well, right? People who gave you tough times. Why should we become thankful for bad people and the rude people who gave us tough times to our life? Because they are the persons, those are the people who gave us ability to practice the patience and the mental strength, right? Without them, our life would be less interesting, okay? The more we face challenges, the more we face tough times. That is a story. There's a story for us to tell. So we can be simply thankful for them as well too, for making our life story more interesting. In that way, you can practice this gratitude practice every single morning. When you practice the gratefulness, and when you simply become thankful for everything and every person in your life, you start to feel the value of your life. Because sometimes we forget that we have a value in our life and think like, oh, my life is miserable, my life is worthless, my life has no value. But if you really think about it, if you really focus about it, our life is more valuable. And the first practice is that to practice the morning gratitude. The second practice that I want to share with you today is the morning meditation. Morning meditation is among the most significant practices in a monk's life, correct? Why is it particularly important to meditate in the morning? The morning is an ideal time for meditation, as your mind is calm and serene during this period. Additionally, the environment around you is also tranquil at this time, is it not? Therefore, morning meditations provide a rejuvenating beginning to your day. In our morning meditations, we monks typically engage in love and kindness meditation first, while some may choose to practice mindfulness meditation, breathing meditation, or various other forms of meditation. Ultimately, it is up to your personal preference regarding what to practice and what to forego. Thus, morning meditation stands out as one of the most beneficial practices and an excellent way to commence your day with a renewed sense of purpose. The third practice is journaling. Now, this is something that I do every single day to have a good review on the day, right? What I did during the day and what I forgot to do. And also, I take time to write down all the good things and all the good deeds that I did and simply be happy about it. And also, finally, you can leave some space to write down all the things that you are grateful for in your life. When you write down all the things that you are grateful in your life, and if you do it every single day, it becomes a habit to remember all the good things in your life, all the valuable things in your life. And you will feel much more valuable about your life. So journaling is one of the habits that you can add to your life to make your life more happier and more fulfilling. And the fourth practice is mindful eating. Now this is one practice that we monks do almost every single day. Normally, as monks, we all only have 2 meals per day, and in some monasteries, some monks have only 1 meal per day. So, while we are having our meals, we become mindful, and we focus our mind on the food that we are taking, right? So the first step is to recall and reflect on the purpose of eating. Now, what is the purpose of eating as a monk? We have our food as a help for our health and as a help for our spiritual journey. So, when you recall that you know that you are having your meals with a purpose, and also the next step is to be more mindful and focus our mind on eating. You can focus your mind on the texture of the food and the taste of the food and the warmth of the food, and simply be aware of it while having the meals. While you enjoy these meals, the environment, accompanied by everyone eating in unison, remains tranquil and serene, resembling the dining hall of a monastery. One fascinating aspect of the monastery's dining hall is that it remains very serene and tranquil during the monks' meals as they focus on being mindful of their food. Mindful eating is a practice you can incorporate into your life. And if you lead a busy lifestyle and lack dedicated time for meditation, you can use mindful eating as a form of meditation. If you're interested in learning how to practice this, you can view this video that I've made titled How to Meditate in a Busy Life. Be sure to check that out too. This mindful practice is an effective activity you can incorporate into your daily routine. The fifth and the final practice that I want to share with you today is planning the day. Now, why should we plan the day? Because most of the time we spend our day in autopilot mode, right? We always think, what should we do next? Sometimes we wonder, what are we going to do? What we are going to do next? And sometimes we do the things that we don't want to do, and we don't give that priority to the important things in our life. And we miss to do all those important things. And that is why it is really important to plan your day before you start. Each night before sleeping, you can pick up a book or any medium you use for jotting down notes and planning your day. Prioritize the key tasks you need to accomplish and concentrate on them throughout the day, aiming to tackle the most important one first. Make every effort to tackle the most critical and challenging task of the day first. What is the reason for doing this? Because once you've accomplished that, you gain that mental liberation, correct? Mental clarity for action and concentration. Clear thinking for engaging in other aspects that enrich your life. Each night, prior to beginning each day, outline your day and commence the day. Nowadays, a lot of individuals complain that they don't have enough time for meditation. We are so busy that we don't have time to read a book. No, since everyone has 24 hours in a day, nobody is busy. Everybody has 24 hours. Even those who are busy, those who are not, those who are well organized, those who are not, and those who are unstructured. Everybody has 24 hours. It all comes down to how we plan and organize our days. Therefore, making a strategy for your day and following it is crucial. After that, you may have a better and more liberated day. So these are the few practices that I do personally and we monks do in our monk's life that can add to your life. I think some of the practices you're also doing all those things. But if you're not doing this, add them to your life, and then you will start to feel that your life is more lighter, more happier, and more fulfilling. So I wish you all a healthy and a happier life.